Hello, class. As you noticed, I am not in today, but I do have a project for you guys to work on. So you guys are gonna do a GeoGebra construction and measurement, and what I want you to do is hand it in and into our Google Classroom, but I want you to insert a text box that answers these four questions here. Um, we've touched on all of these issues, but I really just want to hammer home what object or what properties are preserved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new GeoGebra, and we're going to just do the start GeoGebra, not create worksheet, not create book, just start GeoGebra. Go ahead and enable your grid with a right click, and I'm going to just kind of center my origin. Okay, so on Thursday, before we had our half day, we dilated a triangle about a point. We used a slider and we made a focal point and made all of that happen. Now, if you haven't done that, make sure you go do that. Uh, you know, today or tomorrow would be a good option for that. But today, what I want to do is we're going to actually use the built-in transformation tools in GeoGebra. Oh. So I'm going to get rid of the auto labeling, just have it auto label points. So here we go. Alright, so the first things first, I want you guys to reflect this over the y-axis. So you can go ahead and if you go to the tool right here, there's reflect about our line. And so I can, as I follow the instructions down here, it says select the object to reflect and the line of reflection. So I'm going to select my polygon, and then I'm going to choose the y-axis. And you're going to have to wait until that y-axis emblem pops up. There you go. And notice it automatically knows to use the convention of B prime, A prime, and C prime. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I would like you to do as well, is change the object properties. And we're going to make our reflection a different color. So I'm going to make my reflection green. Alright. After that, you're going to want to go ahead and create a point. I'm going to create this point at the origin, and this is going to be the point where you're going to rotate around. It actually won't let you just select the origin. You have to put a point there. So I'm going to choose the object I want to rotate, then I'm going to choose my center point, and then I'm going to enter an angle. You'll notice that those instructions are down in the bottom. And I'm going to rotate this 180 degrees. Alright. It tries to label it, and it ends up putting these ones down there. And that's just what it's going to have to be. I guess you could go ahead and put in rotate for these, ROT. That's actually not going to work because those points are already defined. So don't go do that. But go ahead and change the color. This one I'm going to make purple. Okay. So you might also notice that if I were to reflect my original over the y-axis and then I were to reflect it over the x-axis, that ends up being my 180 degree rotation. Okay? And so I've done reflect, rotate. We need to translate. So here's the translate. once again, we have to go build the piece. So we actually need to make a vector. And I'm going to make my vector kind of down and to the right. So it really doesn't matter where you place your vector. This is just the direction in which your translation will occur. So there we go. Now if I want to translate by a vector, I choose the object I want to translate and the vector I want to translate it by. And once again, I'm going to go change this color. The reason I'm changing colors is, well, I think it's just easier to keep straight in my head. But when you guys go ahead and put your text box in, you'll be able to reference which figure that is, and it'll quickly let me know which is the translated figure, which is the original figure, which is the reflected, and which is the rotated. So, zooming back out, I have these, and the last one I need to make is a dilated figure. So, I can go ahead and I'm going to dilate it, and I'm going to just do it about the origin, and I'm going to make mine half as big. Okay, typing is hard. There we go. And my dilated figure is, let's make it red. Okay, so that's all it is. Took me, 3 to 5 minutes to do while talking to you. Go ahead and put in a text box and answer each one of the questions. I do expect you guys to put in a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, letting me know which question you're answering. All right. Good luck. This is your assignment for today, and don't forget about the assignment due Thursday, that paper one. Okay. Have a good day, guys.